Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Lucky Paper YouTube channel. We're here again with some more Paper Cube action. We've got Julian in the hot seat who brought his Artifact Matters 180 card cube. Do you want to give another 60-second intro to the cube real quick?
It's a 2 or 4 player cube, highly synergistic with based on Artifact. Almost all cards are Artifact or have some synergies to do with Artifact. There is no strong Artifact hate, no Creeping Corrosion, Shatterstorm, Ancient Grudge, none of that, even though there is still a good amount of interaction. So you don't get punished like the usual punish for playing a ton of Artifact. And you can do some pretty wacky thing. You can play aggro, you can play very convoluted combo decks, and some control as well.
What are you doing, Anthony?
I'm playing Squirrels and Robots because that's fun. So I first picked Chatterfang because it seemed cool, and I knew it was also part of a couple combos in addition to making squirrels. And I don't know, we're going to see what happens. I also just have some pretty powerful cards with, some top end like Batterskull and Noxious Gearhulk, Retrofitter Foundry, which is going to make me squirrels, and then similarly like Tireless Provisioner and Peregrine Truck. I wish I had the Academy Manufacturer as well to really make that do stuff. And then I also have the combo with Chatterfang with Pitiless Plunderer, so I am playing some things that are like not super great on their own, like Glaze Fiend, because I can actually turn that into a win, I think, if I understand this combo correctly. And if I don't, then I will hopefully attack with a small flyer a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Glaze Fiend works out in your deck. It's definitely
if it's going to work in any cube, it's got to be this one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely among the weakest card of the cube.
Yeah.
But I want to I like the card, I like the art. I want to really give it a chance before I cut it forever. So
fair. I do have a bunch of a couple hardened scales pieces in the sideboard, which I might bring in. We'll see what happens.
And then Julian.
Curse of Predation.
Curse of Predation is just I think a pretty nuts card on its own. So.
Oh, I agree, but it just would be an extra reason to want him.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Julian is playing a 4-color combo value synergy deck that you can find in the previous video's deck tech if you want to see in more detail. But the short of it is kill you with Marionette Master sacrificing all my treasure, or just value out with Emery and 900 Executioner's Capsules. That's been my experience, at least. Is my audio overdriven, chat, on this mic? Sounds a little overdriven to me. Maybe I'm sensitive. All right. If something's turned up too loud and it sounds like
bad
a little bit, like a little.
This is good audio.
Hi, Sarah.
That's what overdriven means. Welcome to the chat, Sarah, and thanks for the follow. James, are you in the bathtub? Chat wants to know.
Now for the segment, is James in the bathtub?
No interference, not overdriven. All right, good. Oh, chat already knows? I missed the bathtub conversation? Anthony, why aren't you sharing this information? What kind of producer are you?
Hyrule?
Sure.
Do you prefer a different method?
Go ahead.
Okay. We got a 7. Average. I will take the play.
Switching to James Cam.
What? We have James Cam.
We all love James Cam. What you got, Tony?
All right, we got everything we want. It's all going to be just fine.
What's up, Aaron?
We got lands and spells. We'll do it.
I'm going to show my hand, but I think it's a mulligan. 5 land, 2 spells. Both spells can require a critical mass of other things to work. On the draw, and I have all my colors, all 4 of them, so I do think it's a mulligan, having both cards. Not do much without others is...
I will say, I wish you had kept hands like that against me. That would be great. So I think it means it's a mulligan.
Well, I did in game 2.
Well, okay. Well, you should have done that more. That would have been great for me if you'd done that more.
But one of them was a prophetic prism, so like I can't mulligan tool and prophetic prism. It doesn't really matter what
It's
the
not
other
allowed.
cards are.
Yeah. What else? Prophetic Prince could be anything. It could even be another land.
It cannot be another prophetic prism though.
That is true. Has there been more roto picking going on while I've been playing? Did Ankit do anything?
Probably not.
Chat, did Ankit make a pick in the roto draft? Seems unlikely. Lots of nopes in chat. Boy.
All right.
I've been trying to be more positive this roto. I mean, I know it's fun to like drag your friends, but I've been trying to just be happy for people and not regret my decisions, you know? Like, oh yeah, even if I didn't get a card I wanted, then... Sorry, go ahead, Julian.
This is not the best hand, but I think I need to keep. And hopefully, counting on this guy, I need to draw the right color still, but it definitely can pull me out of there.
Anyway, I've been trying to be more positive this roto.
How's that going for you? All right, ready?
I mean, so far I have been very
I'm gonna play
positive.
a Vault of Whispers, and I'm going to lead on a Dreams of Steel and Oil.
All right.
So I get an artifact creature from your hand. Ooh, Prosper. Beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library. Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure. That seems really good.
Remember to subscribe so we can afford a color printer for the card.
Sure, I'm just going to take
Your
Prosper
money will help us make fraudulent things and not give wizards money.
and say go.
Anyway, I've been very positive. And then Allison just goes and makes like 6 picks in a row.
Anyway, I've been very positive. Really, what you mean to say is, anyway, I'm failing.
No, I mean,
Here we go.
Compared to the
Forest,
last one, I've been very
Glaze
positive,
Fiend.
frankly.
It's their time to shine. Say go.
But I love that she just goes and takes Taiga and then Stomping Ground, as if she would ever even need that. And then 2 picks later is like, actually, I shouldn't even bother doing this. I'm just going to stop doing this entirely. Oh, my goodness.
Untap.
I'm glad you were also surprised,
Draw.
James. Stomping Ground?
Play a
Stomping
forest.
Ground.
Play Chatterfang. Whoops. Throw my cards. Say go. See all my synergies? They're all working.
I had a little bit of time talking through how the various multiple replacement effects work with Academy Manufactor and the other things that also do things when you make more tokens.
Yeah, we'll see how this game goes, but things like that might come up here.
So far, internet's great tonight. 0 drop frames.
Great.
You love to hear it.
No!
Don't have another black, so lucky you.
I get to attack you one time.
Hey, Glaze Fiend is immortal.
No, yep. Can't kill that one.
Glaze Fiend can never die.
It's true. Play a forest.
Sarah giving you some
Pay 3.
proper stream
Alright.
etiquette.
Cast Curse of Predation.
Ooh,
Go.
you already have a
Enchant you.
synergy deck.
And I will, yeah. We got all of the synergies going at once.
I'll take the 5 damage.
All right. Got you at 15. And I will say go.
I did notice you have a zillion followers on Twitch. Baby Berluce, is that how it's pronounced?
Baby Berlus.
Berlus?
Zillion.
Yeah, I guess Luce would never be French. That doesn't make any sense.
Pass.
All right. Untap. Draw
Anthony
a
taking the
card.
bold play creatures turn them sideways strategy.
Play a swamp. Go to combo.
Yeah, you can combo all you want.
Attack. Triggers. Bloop, bloop.
I will kill that guy.
I'm going to respond with that ability on the stack.
Wait, I
And-
forgot it had an ability.
No, your activated ability on the stack.
Alright, that's fine.
I will give -1/-1 to your Myrrh Retriever.
In response, I'm gonna sacrifice it to the grinding station, targeting myself.
Sure.
It's gonna get back the
So I'm
capsule.
doing it with the...
This sacrifice as part of a cost.
Ooh, shoot. So is there no opportunity to get priority before that actually hits the
No.
yard?
Nope.
I should have done that at a different time. Damn it. Okay, sure.
I don't think
I
it.
don't
think
think
I
there's a
could've
time you
done
can
it.
do it.
I mean, there was when I was
I could have
tapped
done it
out,
when you were tapped out.
but I don't think that was a desirable
Yeah,
play.
yeah. Okay, well,
So there was. I mean, you're still forcing my
Right,
play. So
right.
it unless you need the mana for something else, that would be the reason not to. But
no, I drew another swamp, so we're all good.
Yeah, I looked at the list and I was like, there's not a ton of removal in this cube. I feel like I'll get to keep my stuff. But, you didn't
so
count
you
every
milled-
single copy of Emery and Mirror Retriever and all these
Yeah.
things as additional.
And then you'll
so
take
yeah, I'll take the
Executioner's
two.
cap- capsules.
Go to 13, and then I will pay 2 and continue to promote synergy and cast Syndicate Trafficker and say go.
See, another reason to have the other lit in there.
Yeah.
Do you have the Ozolith in your pool?
I do.
And are you
Not
playing
the
it?
Ozolith.
The new Ozolith.
Ozolith number 2.
The new Ozolith.
I'm not playing it.
I spent a long time looking at that card in the packs, like, do I want this card in my deck? And I decided no, obviously, because I didn't take it.
In a long game, it's just infinite value, right?
It's like 2 counters every turn. It's not bad.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not
Eh,
bad.
And as soon as you get
And obviously, there was something
other
else I was
synergy-
considering against it. It wasn't just like, do I want this for free? It was, do I want this over something else?
Yeah.
And I took the other thing, whatever it was.
And then you passed the whole pack. Didn't take a card. You got it. Ooh, a scrap drawer.
Oh,
Hey,
that's-
look, more Executioner's capsules.
Yeah. Untap.
That was.
Let's talk about Grave Hate in this cube. How do you feel about it?
There's
There's
not
Lion
a
Sash in there, I saw.
There's not a ton. I guess Dreams of Steel and Oil is a little bit of Grave Hate. Maybe there should be a little more. There's not.
I'll play a forest.
Most of the graveyard synergies can be disrupted with removal. It's like Emery, Goblin Engineer.
Hey, I had my Phyrexian Revoker on Emery. It was
Cast
fine.
Noxious Gear Hulk.
Yep.
Target scrap trawler.
I should simply have had black creatures. That was clearly
I will
the...
sacrifice Scraptor to Grinding Station.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting myself. I will get back Mirror Retriever. Mill for 3. I milled a Rite of Oblivion that has flashback.
It's destroy creature?
Exile.
Exile non-land permanent.
Yikes. Okay. I will gain.
No.
Right, you sacrificed it. Trigger Glaze Fiend, and then I will go to combat, attack, trigger. So I'll go to 3 counters and get a counter over here. So it'll be a total of 4. It'll be 8. Say go.
It's 9.
9? 3, 4.
This gets 2 when.
Oh, it's 2. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Sorry, this is my first Glaze Fiend.
So I'm just dead in the air to something I cannot
This
kill with
has
Executioner's
menace.
Capsule.
Yeah.
See,
Glaze
someone
Fiend,
was
OP.
complaining how
Glaze
good
I
it
mean,
Fiend,
was.
OP.
I dislike that about Executioner's Capsule.
Yeah, I wish it could
It's been
kill
in my
anything.
cube forever, and that's the reason I want to cut it sometimes. All right, so that game only came down to Curse of Predation and black creatures.
I mean, that worked well.
Yeah.
I didn't have either of those things.
Yeah, that's how Singleton works.
That's the joke. All right.
Out. In.
That I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to tip anything away. But that second card, woo, woo.
The one that is in?
Yeah, obviously I'm not saying the one that came out is amazing.
Yeah. Just making sure I know what's going on here.
Donald, I don't know if we're doing because Not only Beyond is closed tomorrow, right?
It is.
So we definitely can't do our normal Cube Tuesday at the shop. We are talking about just meeting up at somebody's place, maybe, and playing anyway. But it's still up in the air, I think.
All right, I'm going to do a little sideboarding over here. I'm going to take out these 2 cards. Basically, I'm just not sure if I'm actually going to be able to have a ton of artifacts in play. I was kind of expecting to have a bunch of random artifact tokens. We'll see if that happens. I'm going to bring in these 2 cards because I think I want more interaction, and this feels like it might be better, so I want to try it out. Seems basically better than this card. Even though the ceiling on that card, really high.
I'm going to sideboard out this card, and I'm going to bring in this card.
Anthony can't see the screen, so you can talk all the trash you want in chat about that sideboard.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think it's hard for somebody in our group to end up drafting Jeskai, James.
I'll be on the play. I will take a mulligan because I do not have any land.
Oof.
Wow, Bones is talking so much trash on Anthony in the chat.
Really?
Unbelievable. I thought Bones was a nice person.
I mean, both can be true.
Crowned Lemur, you can send hot takes to mail@luckypaper.co or just hit me up on Discord and drop it to me there. And yes, we are taking hot takes. You should get it to us in the next day or 2 if you want it in the newest episode.
You're good.
You got a hand you like, Anthony?
I do have a
guess you're on the
hand
draw, but since
that
go ahead,
I
we'll just see
like.
what you got.
We got these over here. These are good. These are kind of more of those. And then some cards.
All right, I'm going to keep my hand. I need to decide on which one I want to bottom. I think those are relatively easy keep. I think this one is probably the one to the bottom. I can play a different kind of game with this.
Take it away. Draw. All right, I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do here, though. I think I will play a forest and cast Many Partings. Search my for basic land card, put it into my hand, and then create a food.
Just think about how cool that'd be with Academy Manufactor.
I agree.
Sorry about that.
I'm going to put a basic forest into my hand and get some bananas. And say go.
Eco Wellspring.
Sure.
Pass.
Untap. Draw.
Oh no, Donald.
Vault
Oh no.
of Whispers and say go. I got a forest in my hand.
No, true 2-drop. You call that a deck that attacks?
Sacrifice the Eco Wellspring.
Sure.
I'll draw from the Wellspring. I'll draw 2 from the Dispute.
Seems good.
What, Mulligan?
I'll play a Mountain. And I'll pass.
End of your turn. I will artifact land cycle.
Play a 2-drop. That's is it a Lyserg synergy deck?
Yeah, we got that. We got that synergy going too.
I was toying with the idea of putting trash for treasure in the cube to like have a little bit of reanimation going on, and I just
Untap.
realized that this
Draw.
guy would work. I mean, maybe not the most impressive reanimation.
He's a pretty impressive salamander.
Oh wait, I put the wrong game indicator up. My bad, chat. Nobody mentioned it.
All right, I'm going to cast Dreams of Steel and Oil.
All right, you're gonna have some decision to make. You can't get that one, but it's the only one you can't get.
Wow.
God, I love gear per Aether Grid. What a
And you
card.
Get 2 exiles
Yeah.
Wellspring as well.
Let's just get rid of Brea. Then I will pay 1. Cast a Squirrel. And play Dark Moss Bridge. And say go. Look at that beautiful Brea mana.
No, wait.
No, wait. Never mind. There's a treasure.
Well, yeah, but that's not what you were saying.
I know. I shouldn't say stuff. Sometimes it'll be wrong.
Well, look at this beautiful Brea.
Basically.
Yeah, BBM. Beautiful Brea mana.
And I'll play my Bangbuster as well.
Or
Sure.
big, beautiful mana base, however you want to go with the BBM.
Draw. Should probably read this. Sacrifice an artifact. Exile can play a thing or make a thing. Huge. Alright, I'll pay 3 mana. I will cast Tireless Provisioner. Landfall, make a food or a treasure. Play a land, trigger. I will make a treasure. See, now I got all these tokens going on.
I didn't realize that you had half my deck in your deck, and vice
Mhm.
versa.
Mhm.
Think of how good our deck would be if only one of us had
We
our
could
deck.
Just, with our powers combined. Do I want to keep up this green mana right here?
Brian Babid Marshall. I love you both.
Did you say David?
Yeah. I was saying
This
BBM, beautiful
this is
Brea
my-
mana, or big, beautiful
my
mana bases,
son,
or
David.
Brian Babid Marshall.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cast the Shadow Spear.
That's classic Babid stuff.
Oh, that's a good one.
Say go.
Thank you.
No blocks.
Whoa, life total changed. Boop.
Not
Could, it
gonna
could become 3.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sacrifice the Thopter.
Sure. A swap. So you can play it until the end of your next turn, is that correct?
I believe so. Also, I'm going to play Prosper Tombound.
Oh no. Play a card from exile, credit treasure. Man, these commander cards are a hell of a thing.
This is a
You may play
Modern
that
Horizon
card.
card.
No, Prosper?
This guy.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
I'll play the land.
Yep,
I'll get a
make a
treasure.
treasure.
I'll pass the turn. Exile to
Yeah.
Prosper.
Yeah. Maybe I should have done a different thing. Ugh.
Pass.
All right.
Is the Iker Wellspring exiled?
Untap. It is. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Exiles from hand and graveyard.
I thought you exiled the... Oh, just Two
Does
things?
2 things.
Oh,
2 things.
damn.
Play a
You
swamp.
ask about Graveyard Hate.
Pay 2. Cast Ozolith, the Shattered Spire.
All right.
Do I want to do more stuff here?
It does have a cool name, James.
Sorry, I played land. I should make another treasure. Do I want to do that twice? Then I could do that. Should I go big or should I go home? I'm going to pay 1 and 4 life and Dismember Prosper. And then pay 2, sacrifice 2 treasures. Trigger Ravenous Squirrel twice, doubled with the Ozolith. I'll put 4 counters on it. And cast Stonecoil Serpent for 4, plus an extra counter. Get 5 counters. And then go to combat, attack 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gross.
I'll take it.
And that's how robot squirrels work. Say go.
You hellbent, Anthony?
Yeah. And we got KCI, we got Teshar. There's a lot going on over there.
I think you may be dead.
Excellent.
I'm just double checking. So I'm gonna play KCI.
Sure.
And play a land. I'm gonna.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be afraid of yet, which is...
Teshar and KCI and Mirror Retriever.
So I'll
I see.
sacrifice to make 4 mana. I'll spend a white and 3. Wait a second. I don't have a scrap trawler. I thought I had a scrap trawler. I need to think about it a little more then.
Mm-hmm. I have nothing you don't know about, so...
Alright, so I'm right here. Think with so this is minute. So 4 mana. Teshar.
So you have 3 floating.
1 float.
1 floating. See? I shouldn't
I'll
say
play
stuff.
Mirror Retriever with
Yes.
the 1. Get back Brea's Apprentice
Is that on the
on cast.
cast trigger? Whenever you cast a historic spell, return target creature card with the mana cost 3 less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ugh.
So I'll sack this guy,
Mm-hmm.
make 2 mana. Sack this guy, make 2 mana.
Trigger.
Get this to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll play this one.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. Get back Mirror Retriever. So this is infinite mana, right? Because I can sack
Just go between
sack
Bray's Apprentice and the Bankbuster every time.
sack this. So I'm in this board stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sack.
Get
this
back
one.
to this board
I
state,
get to
but
4.
with more mana.
Yeah, I sack this guy. I go to 6, which get back the Bankbuster. I cast the Bankbuster. I have 4, and I get back this with Teshar.
Sure.
So infinite colorless mana.
Yep.
Which, since this comes back all the time, infinite draw.
Just tap and activate it every time with every cycle.
Sure. Okay. Draw some cards.
Chad, you're following along.
Have you played a land yet?
Yes, I have played the land.
Okay, and you have 1 treasure?
Yes.
Great.
I don't see any problem with this, chat. Do you? Bone says, following. Sad. This all checks out.
I'm not forcing any draw at any point, right? So
Yeah, you can choose with each one if you want to draw.
yeah, I mean, I can just go to the Disciple of the Vault, I guess.
Play it with the treasure and then keep looping, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he sideboarded it out.
Maybe it's the bottom card of your deck, and Anthony has instant speed, targeted draw with no mana and no cards in hand.
I reveal the bottom of my library.
I'll play a Prophetic Prism.
Gut shot. Okay.
Oh, now we can cast our entire hand.
I'll cast a Marionette Master.
Neat.
Combos!
Combos. Well,
I think you were supposed to take the Mirror Retriever or the Teshar with the Dreams of Steel and Oil.
yeah, I
just because
didn't
that's
think about
two
it too
pieces
hard.
of that combo.
I didn't know about the combo.
And also, at the time, I think you did have the treasure at the time, so you knew that the Bray was castable.
Between the two, I think, well, it doesn't completely cut off the combo from the deck, but Teshar is probably like the Mirror Retriever is like not the best card. Like,
You say that, and yet
well,
last game, the last match rather.
yeah, I mean it can be good, but it's like especially since like the Wellspring was exiled, like my graveyard was empty at that point.
Yeah.
But
Whereas
yeah,
Bray is good, but
I mean I could have like turned.
fair.
I could have but I could play the Breya right away, so it was. I mean Breya was good for sure.
I also probably should have dismembered Prosper immediately, but I wanted to be greedy and make a bunch of counters. I would have had to sacrifice all my treasures.
So
Well, one of my treasures to do so.
yeah, because like you could have done it in. Actually, could you have? Because like
Cast it second main, so yeah.
I psych on the Breya's Apprentice first. We're in my second main. I play the Prosper. I still get to play that. I get the trigger right away. You don't have a window.
I don't get end of second main phase priority.
I mean, it's not. So is there? I mean,
It exiles a card.
yes, you could have. So you couldn't dismember Prosper and negates everything it did.
Sure.
But you could have exiled. I mean, the KCI was on top of my deck.
I didn't know that obviously. So yeah.
I would have drawn it. Like it
The
would
point
not
is, it doesn't
have
matter if it
changed
was like
the
Prosper didn't change
Right,
that at all. It
That's
just
true. Just drew an extra card.
yeah, just a draw card. James, when's the last time anybody put Bray in their deck in the Bray cube?
Has it ever happened?
James. James is like, oh, I'm trying to type and my fingers are too winkly from the tub. That's right. The silence is deafening. Jams. Got a hand you like, Anthony?
Nope. I'm going to throw this back. This is sad because I have so many more of this color than this color in terms of my lands, but bye. Wait, we got to look.
I didn't have the camera on you, so
It was a bunch of, it would have been great.
All right. This is a relatively easy keep. We got this combo that I was talking about earlier. So there we go. Don't really know what's in this hand, but we'll figure it out.
I love keeping like 6 cantrip hands where it's like, my hand could be great.
I mean, if it's
Would you like some Turbo Cube?
If it's Ponder and Brainstorm, it probably is. When it's Chromatic Stars and Mishra's Bubble,
Could be anything.
Could be anything. Even a good Magic card.
even 7 lands.
Oof. This hand is not great.
Is it better if you get to put 1 card back?
Yeah, actually, it looks a lot better if I just get rid of one of these cards. What do I mean, this is the card that I guess does...
Damn, James, that was
nothing.
savage.
Maybe I should put a Lupine prototype in here.
All right, let's get rid of that and keep these 6. Are you ready?
I am.
I will play a Forest, a Mishra's Bauble, and a Gilded Goose.
Bones, could you explain the boat cube to me? Is there some joke I don't get? And also, on the cube map, it appears that it's in a little cluster of other boat cubes? Question
There's a lot of
mark?
boat cubes. I will bauble
Can someone explain this to me?
you.
What's going on?
during your turn. Cool. Then I'll go to my draw step. I will draw for the bauble, draw for the turn.
Drawble.
Drawble. Drawble, drawble.
But what's the joke about Family Guy? Is that a different joke I don't get?
Do we have to cover all the jokes you don't get?
Yeah, I want to know them all.
Okay.
I like to laugh. Do you get this joke? Incredible that Family Guy debuted in 1999 and now the boat cube is coming to CubeCon. What the joke is?
Something about Family Guy.
Oh, wow, okay.
Do I want to do
Wait,
that?
that's from Family Guy? It could be anything. It could even be a boat?
Yes.
This is like how I recently found out that you got to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. This is from the guy talking about jacking off in that Wall Street movie, which I didn't know about. I knew that quote from just The Culture. I didn't realize it was about jerking it.
The culture.
Yeah, that's how meme works. Like, you probably haven't seen all the movies that
Some
memes
people
are.
have. I guess this all...
But then it's funny when you watch the movie and you don't know that it's from there, and you're like,
And then you're
"Oh."
like that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the screen. That guy.
Exactly.
I'm really not sure what I should do here. Let's do it. Let's eat my food.
Gobble, 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 gobble,
Gobble, gobble, and make a tireless provisioner and say go.
Well, you know Train Pants. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
You got it.
Pass.
Draw. Play a forest. Trigger. I will make a treasure.
It's a shame that card has all the added distraction of you could also make a food, because you basically never see that happen.
Hey, give me a chance. I'll make a
It's
food.
definitely right sometimes, but
Yeah, I've done it before, but yeah, it's like, you can make a food and it's like it fuels your goods. It's so good, but
Play
oh wait, the
Shadow
treasure is
Spear.
still just
you're like,
better.
but wait a minute.
And equip. And go to combat. Attack you for 4.
What?
Pass turn.
What did I change? Here we go. It's true. Equipment and turning creatures sideways is in fact synergy. You know what makes equipment better if you hit your opponent with it? You basically turned that spear into a... What's a gut shot that gains a life?
It's a lightning helix. Lightning twist.
That's already one, no?
Lightning zest.
There's got to be one out there. Carver just says, your opponent loses a life, you gain a life.
Yeah. Drain essence. Parentheses, the small one.
Drain life, but only for one. Corruption, but you only have one swamp in play.
There we go.
I'm gonna make a white mana, and then I'm gonna play a Rite of Oblivion, sacrificing the Terra and targeting the Tireless Provisioner.
Sure.
Sounds
Destroyed or exiled?
Exiled.
Exiled.
Healer's Hawk. You turned the spear into a Healer's
I will
Hawk.
play a Seed of
Thank
the
you.
Synod, and I will play Emery.
No. I mean, fine.
Pass.
Oof. All right, untap. Draw.
Oh, good call. Feast of Flesh. That's a good one, Bones.
I will cast Ancient Stirrings. With top 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's a guy. Sure wish I could have a different one of these cards. Not yet play land.
What's up, Tim? I am trying Lorien Revealed in the Neoclassical Cube. I haven't thought about it specifically for Bun Magic. Part of what I like about... Well, first of all, I'm not on Lonely Sandbar anymore, I'm pretty sure. I think people finally got me to cut that one. Yeah, because I had to make room for Mystic Sanctuary.
All right, I will show you.
Yeah, I think ultimately... You keep going, Anthony. I'll talk to Chad in a bit.
Sojourner's Companion.
Ooh, a land. The thing that was cool about Sandbar, though, was the land synergies with Ren and Six and stuff, and Delirium and whatnot. I think it
Play a forest.
not proccing anything when you cycle it is kind of a bummer. But it'd be fine.
That's the turn.
It's in a long list of cards that would be totally fine. It's just, does it inspire enough joy for the slot? I'm not sure it does. For me, at least. Anthony passes the turn. What's he got
I'm
up his
gonna-
sleeve?
Target Terrarian with...
Great.
make a white mana. I'll play... Loto Curb Chafe.
What is that? This is a 2-mana 2/1. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and create a treasure. All right, there's my win condition.
That's right. I will
It's not a
play,
May. Double spell for the next
I
16
will
turns.
play Terrarian and make a treasure.
You lose a life.
I do. I will then play a mountain and pass.
End of your turn. I will make a food.
Got it.
Untap. We have the game objects. Draw a card for turn. Play a swamp. 5 mana. Whoop. 4 mana. Cast Sojourner's Companion. And why not? Let's use the food to keep the treasure around. And 2, equip the Shadow Spear. Go to combat. Oh, it doesn't have haste. Zoops. Why do I think that had haste?
Yeah, why would it have haste?
Why would it have haste?
Could have made a food instead. I don't know if you wanted to do that, but
I did what I did. I'll say go.
all right. You only played 1 spell, right?
Correct. Why did I read this last turn? I was like, oh, this has haste.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, well,
You thought it was already too good with Urza Saga? Wait until it gives the fucking creature haste.
yeah, well. I don't have Urza Saga, so
It's not in there.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I cut Karn Cyan over Urza for being too good, if that gives you a...
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Urza Saga, no.
Yeah, that card is a lot better when you actually have a ton of artifacts everywhere, and it's like, oh, this actually just makes a bunch of huge guys.
It's a minus to make an 8/8 in every single deck.
Yeah.
play Disciple of the Vault.
Uh-oh.
I will pay 4 mana, making one of them white to play Rite of Oblivion, flashback, targeting Sojourner's Companion, sacrificing Terrarian.
That's a great reason not to equip Shadow Spear.
Trigger triggers the Sheriff, so I lose 1.
I don't know. You didn't know
And
they
I draw a
spent his
card.
turn doing that.
So wait, sorry. You're
And-
losing 1 from this, right? Second spell,
Yes, I lose 1 life from this.
and I'm losing 1 from this.
And 1 more because
And
no, it's Graveyard.
And
So this is
Sojourner's
exiled.
Companion is exiled.
Yes. The Companion is exiled, so you only lose 1 life.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I will now tap my Emery to target the Terrarian,
Yeah.
sacrifice a treasure, you lose 1,
22.
and I will attack you with a Sheriff.
I'll take 2.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Really, Dick? I'll cast Many Partings.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, more lands.
Yeah. Thin that deck and put the interaction back on top, I hope. It's a basic land. I will get a swamp.
He did lose a total of 2 machine schooling.
Make a food from Many Partings. Play land for turn. And then pay 4 for Pitiless Plunderer. And say go.
Anthony can have a little combo
So,
too. That's a treat.
trigger. I'll lose 1 life.
Yes.
I'll play Grinding Station.
Okay.
Comes into play, trigger to untap itself. In response, I will sacrifice the Terrarian, targeting myself to mill. So you lose 1, and I mill 3.
We didn't stream the draft. I don't stream the drafts anymore. It's too much work and often I do them in the middle of the day. So it's recorded. It'll be on YouTube, but did not stream it.
I'll sacrifice the Prophetic Prism, targeting myself. So you lose 1 from the Disciple. I'll cast Experimental Sanitizer, trigger Lotho. I lose 1 life.
Is that just your second spell this turn?
Grinding Station and Synthesizer, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
I'll sack 2 treasures.
Synthesizer Untapped Station, too.
That's right. Okay. Let me think about it then.
Thank you, chat.
That's fine. Alright. You'll lose 2 life. I'm gonna play Prosper Tombound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play the Resolve Bridge from Exile, which is gonna trigger Prosper to make a treasure. And then I'm gonna sacrifice a treasure. You lose 1. I'm gonna target Terrarian with Emery and replay it.
I wouldn't have guessed when Embry came down that it would just recur Terrarian over and over again and ignore things like Scrap Trawler, but it's been good.
I
Terrarian
think
OP.
I'll pass and triggers a Prosper.
Untap. Draw.
Is it Chatterfang?
Absolutely. No,
I won't cast it, though.
I'll play Glaze Fiend.
Fiend.
And I guess I'll I could do that, but I'll pass the turn.
Right, I think I should just try to mail you. So if I find KCI, I think that's a win. So that's why I was milling myself. But I've just been doing it so much that so many triggers, so many things that maybe I can just mail you out. Let's try. Alright, I'm gonna end of turn sacrifice the Terrarian to mail you for 3.
It also deals 1 to
And-
you,
and deal
Anthony.
one. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna kill you before. Maybe I'll kill you with.
Chatterfang in the yard.
Ooh, I killed it. I killed it for good. I'm gonna play Deadly Dispute, sacrificing experimental synthesizer.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to create a treasure from Prosper. You lose 1 from Disciple, and this I get to exile the top card and I can play it. Then this will resolve. I will make a treasure and I will draw 2 cards.
Treasure is an untapped trigger on station, yeah.
That's right. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
I guess if I'm gonna go that way, I'll psych both to mail you for 6 to the station. And you lose 2 life. I will activate Emery, target synthesizer, plays a synthesizer. First spell for the turn.
Second spell for the turn. You cast Deadly Dispute.
Right. So I lose 1 life and I get a treasure. I'm gonna
2
Mail it.
untapped triggers.
mail you for 3 and you lose 1. It's untaps. Still with a trigger. So I'm gonna, I guess, resolve this first. Okay, I'm gonna sack the synthesizer. I'll play this land from exile.
Get a treasure.
I have the trigger.
And a treasure. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the treasure as well.
There's going to be another trigger.
I'm just thinking if I want to change my strategy to casting that Marionette Master. Because you're at 8, so that Marionette Master is just lethal. So
I think he's at 9, if I'm not mistaken. But
no, sorry. I mean, whether you're at, I see you.
I've been keeping pretty close track. I think
All
Anthony
right.
missed 1
Okay.
damage
well,
from
I think I can do
Disciple.
10 regardless, because I
I
can.
think I did.
I sack those. You take 2.
Are you doing this right now?
Yes.
Okay. I got you at 7, Anthony.
I think maybe I just did one of them a little earlier than you double did it. Maybe not.
I haven't been watching that number,
Okay.
Well,
but
so you
not saying
you
I
take
didn't get
the
it right.
2. this I get. So I'm playing from Exile, so I get the trigger from Prosper, which I'm not gonna activate this right now anyway. Then yeah, and then it's here, so I can sacrifice my treasure, which is gonna deal you 4, and then I'm gonna
5 actually.
5, and then I activate my grinding station, to second artifact to kill you.
Wow.
Combos.
Combos.
Don't
Why
worry,
is it-
Anthony.
Why is it 5?
Well, it's 4 for the thing plus the 1
Oh,
from
right,
Disciple.
Right. Wow.
Don't worry, Anthony. I have no combos, so you and I can play some fair Magic. By which I mean, if you do a combo, I'll be so mad at you.
I want to do a combo.
He has a combo in his
I have a
deck.
combo.